Let us continue playing Baldur's Gate, the Enhanced Edition. When we last left off, we were exploring areas around Nashgal. We were in fact at the Cloud Peak Mountains. Now, there is a small little cat quest we can do around here, and there's something else as well. Once we deal with this direwolf. 125 experience gained. In we go. Another direwolf, but that won't be a problem for us, I don't believe. Not at all.
Top of my to-do list.
And thus we get some more magical stuff. That one is a +1 halberd, but we'll wait for it to... We've got a long list of things that you need to identify at some stage. Currently you have... not a lot set up. It's not urgent that we get a lot of that identified, to be honest. It's only the stuff that we're likely to be selling that we actually need to identify at all. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up here because... There we go.
Please, kind spirits, a wondrous ancient oak is in peril.
A dryad. Although I'm surprised we don't have a lot of forest creatures here if a dryad's oak is in peril. Dryad's kind of linked to the life tree of the oak. You kill the oak, you kill her. So only the various villains will take advantage of just general forest spirit. Lead on and I will deal with them. Although clearly they're the two people who are there. So let's talk to you. Crumb has nothing to say to us. Okay, we'll talk to you then.
Hey there. I'm Caldo. This is my brother Crumb.
You sound like really intelligent people. Let's do it. Riches beyond the dreams of avarice await, I am sure. No. Dryads actually have a lot of charm abilities, so I'm surprised you can't just charm them away. But oh well. I won't let you harm a branch in this tree. You'll have to go through me first. First or last will probably go through you sometime. Get him, Crumb. Huh? Alright, everybody else, attack Crumb. I've got this guy. Oh, so much for Crumb. Let's deal with this guy. Oh, and Erden levels up from that. We're in the middle of combat though, so let's just sort things out from there then. The arm class 0 goes up by 1, 15 additional hit points, no proficiency bonuses today.
Yeah? What do you want?
After giving it some thought, I want to ask you a favor.
Certainly, Nero. What will you need?
Even though I first ran away because I was scared, I've begun to think I should find a way to reduce the unfortunate side effects of my otherwise awesome spells.
That sounds wise.
Casting wild magic is like playing a flute by ear. I just kind of picked it up as I went along, doing what felt natural. In magical terms, I can play a pretty mean tune. But when I miss a note, the flute shoots fire at everyone. Also, the flute sometimes turns me into a hamster.
Boo! That's how giant space hamsters are born, apparently. They were wild mages.
For obvious reasons, but I've heard about one nearby. They say he's very old and wise.
Think he can help you?
You're smarter than you look. That's exactly right. Someone who's lived so long with wild magic must be able to teach me a thing or two.
Okay.
His name is Adoy, and he was last spotted to the east of Firewine Bridge.
Oh, Firewine Bridge is right on the other side of where we're exploring at the moment, but... That's fine. We'll look for him at once.
You're more than a convenient escape from vicious red wizards. You're a real pal.
Yeah, he is complete other side of it. I suppose we could do that before I go off and do things. What I wanted to do was go and actually pick up both of the... If I just go map briefly, there's a tome of, I forget which one it is. One of them's Constitution, one of them's Charisma, but there's a tome there, and there's another tome at the tower, which is somewhere to the north of it. So I was thinking of going around and doing those two first.
Way ahead of you, boss.
So we get what is a magical club, which is useful, and some more gold.
Yeah?
Let's talk to you for some experience.
My tree is in such pain.
And we get a potion, which is a potion of... It's an antidote. And not alright, we've got plenty of those, I think, but more antidotes are always appreciated. Appreciated. So... Oh, I've also got the gauntlets to identify, but I don't know what those
Top
are.
of my to-do list.
So we continue on then. You took a bit of a battering, so
What
let's
you
go
got
and
for
get
me this
you.
time? Huh?
There we
Yeah,
go.
I'll get right on that.
Quick cure for you, and that should sort any problems out for our assassin. In fact, actually, I am going to quickly give you... Yeah. Although, actually... No, he's still hitting better with that. Maybe that's not the best way of doing this then. 4-9 or 5-8. I prefer the 4-9 to be honest, but it does have a 1 less to hit. A bit optimization mad, I know, but we'll go with that. We'll see what happens. You can always give him a dagger proficiency and that will sort out any negative issues there. I think he might already have one, thinking about this. Yeah, I did give him a dagger proficiency. Okay then, we'll head round and... Yep, this is the right area. Let's go and pick up a dead cat. Also, I'll hand the belt off to you. I might just have a full day of identifiers actually next time we get an opportunity. Svarts?
What is it this time?
It's Svarts. We'll cast a sleep spell on them.
Yeah?
Actually,
What do you want?
there's no need to do that. What am I thinking? Just go and kill them.
Yeah? What do you want?
Don't you feel that was worthwhile? Don't you?
Now what? If you're sure that
In the meantime, I just want you to go and... Oh, thank you.
it's in the bag.
Pick up whatever gems or money they have lying about. Because we might as well.
What you got for me this time? Top of my to-do list.
Right. And along here. And there's you. We talked to you a couple of times.
I want
We found
some
Pixie.
money.
200 experience points, 23 gold. And we found your cat. Wish we could be happier about this. I think this is the area of the Zvart cave. Not the Zvart cave, the Zvart village. But for now, we'll just head off towards the towards the Knoll Fortress. I'm probably not going to storm the Knoll Fortress.
Where
Actually,
headed, boss?
thinking a bit on this. Oh, that took a day. All right, we might go and actually just.
Stop! You go nowhere. This our bridge. You pay to walk it.
We've already walked across it. You've stopped us at the end. We've crossed the bridge. Therefore, you should let us by. It's 200 a little steep. I mean, do I have that kind of coin? Or maybe 200 too much. Maybe 100? Still too much, I think. We'd rather take the long route round, which might involve going through you.
What you got for me this time?
I'm sorry, based on that, you're the worst ogres of all time.
I grow weary.
Top of my to-do list.
I do as well from that. Oh, I think I know what those gauntlets are.
Casting
What you got
spells
for me
isn't
this
as
time?
easy as
Where
I
ahead
make
of
it
you,
look.
boss?
I'm
Come on.
tired.
You need something?
There we
it's
go.
in the bag.
Potion, 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 and some money.
Yeah? What do you want? Top of my
So
to-do
the Knoll,
list.
the Knoll area is up there, but down here there is the Zvart area, and somewhere, once we deal with the many, many Zvarts, we can pick up the experience and things on the way out. But we are after a tome of possibly Constitution, possibly Charisma. I think they're the only two. Pretty much where they are is dependent on how useful they are. Constitution, I'd argue, is a bit more useful, so this is probably the Charisma one. Most of the rest of them are either in Baldur's Gate or in Candlekeep. And I think the Strength and Intelligence ones are in Candlekeep. I can't remember. But we'll get them eventually. somewhere around here. Yep, think we're getting close.
You're going to be sorry.
More stabity death, please. Okay, good work. 2Ks, we'll go for this one. And this one contains some Svarts. This time I think we can use a sleep spell.
What you got for me this
Kill any it didn't affect. Then kill the rest. Slice, slice, and slice.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Fish and barrel. Carrion crawlers aren't... I don't think these are too tough, but... But it would appear this is not the correct one. So let's just go and pick up whatever we can from these guys. Dire Charm, I think that was. Or possibly just Charm, we'll find out in a moment. And there. Well, possibly oops, one. Possibly suitable loot. Blindness. Which she didn't have, so that's 10 more experience
What
points
you got
gained.
top of my to-do list?
So where we want to go then is
Top of
this
my
one.
to-do list.
Where there are yet more Svarts. That was horrifically embarrassing for you all of you. They're just...
You ran.
Have they ever been a threat to us, these Varts? Ever? Well, on the plus side, we're probably going to rest up in the cave. I'm also probably going to deal with the gnolls as well while I'm here. There we are. Now that needs identifying. Unfortunately, I don't think you have any identification scrolls available. So what we will do is we will throw those over. I know that that at least you do have. You don't have that. Awesome. You're also encumbered, but we shall rest. Oh, darn it. Well,
What is it this time?
what I should have done is sorted out our memorization issues first. But for now, we'll identify this. It's the leadership and influence. This is how to win friends and influence people. Basically, 1 permanent point of charisma raising, and we're going to give that to our paladin because it makes the most sense to do this. So you have to put that in a quick item slot, I believe, and
Give it to me
then
straight.
charisma 19. Welcome to you. So I believe that now improves your person reaction to +8, just for comparative purposes. Yours is -1 due to your charisma. So yeah, you're definitely the face of the party now. You were anyway, but...
What you got for me this time?
Right, it's tempting to just stay here and rest and sort it out, so... But I won't. What we'll do instead is go and deal with the gnolls. Once we're done with those, we'll debate things. Oh, you respawned. This was a bit foolish of you. Unfortunately, you still have nothing that's really worth grabbing. I mean, a few odd gold pieces are fine, I suppose, but we have 4,000 of them. We don't need to continue with this, so I'm not going to. But gnolls might have something of value. Though I strangely think they don't. Ah, more Svarts. They actually hurt us. I'm genuinely surprised. We did 26 damage back to them, though. Well, the gnolls at least have a chance of doing some damage to us, so there's that. What do we got here? 6, 9. Yeah. I could go and pick up every single gold piece, but there's no need at all. Ugh. Wait on you. Let's go kill things. They call us scum, therefore
Possibly frosty. Death.
we tear them to pieces. No, screw it, we're just going to go through and tear them to pieces until they come up with something that stops us. Oh, so far 4 gnolls. Still 4 gnolls. Maybe we should tell them we're on the way. Hello? Kind of invading here.
You need something? I'm on it, like ugly
Just
on
want
an
you to
orc.
check whether Dinah hears in this one. She appears in a random one each time, and she should definitely be there somewhere. Ah, gnolls! We were worried for half a moment. Didn't think there was any of you.
Go! Screaming!
Come on then.
Frosty. Death.
Give them Frosty! Thought for a moment you'd actually made it snow, which would have definitely been along the Frosty Death variety. Also, stop fleeing from us. We disapprove of you attempting to flee.
I am here. It is done.
And is there anybody down here? Not at this point. Might as well go and pick up some treasure while we're here. Money, hopefully? Oh, somebody's got a scroll, I think. Magic missile scroll, though. Alright.
What you got for me this time? Top of my to-do list.
We don't mind magic missile scrolls, though. They're at least a vaguely useful thing to have in the quick item slot. Ah! Gnolls materialized out of nowhere. And this could be a problem for our...
Yeah? What do you want?
For our non-meleeists. Come on, then. There we go.
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
No, they're just nothing at the moment, are they? At all.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
I'm actually going to worry how I'm going to run out of arrows before I run out of targets. I've got 59 arrows still left. That's probably going to put a scupper on my plans to just do this all in one go on the going north side of things. I'm just going to run out of arrows well before I get... Well, they're determined to ambush us at the very least, and these are upgraded gnolls. Yep, they were upgraded gnolls, alright. They didn't hit us once, and we get slightly higher quest rewards from them. 1 gold and another gem.
What you got for me this time?
Actually, I need to sort the gems out, don't I? Give all of the gems to you. Come on, another gem over there. And the thing is flickering again. This didn't seem to affect it last time, but I will just stop the recording and sort things out 2 minutes. Right, I think I've realised why it did that and why it did it last time. I actually nudged the recording window slightly. I nudged the barriers of it because I always record in a window with Bandicam. I basically have a red box which is my recording area at any given time. I must have nudged the side of it when I was clicking on a portrait over here. So that hopefully won't affect things too badly. It'll just be an area which records at not 1280 by 720 but by 1278 or whatever, however many pixels I accidentally cut off. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we've done that now. We've now hopefully got some more gems to toss into the gem bag. And what I'm going to do is, I think I remember what these ones are. These, yeah, they are. They now give Erden Thunderstone his 18 dex, which is the one stat he didn't have he didn't have maxed out. And that now makes him a much more complete warrior and the fastest dwarf in the West.
Flaming!
As opposed to the fastest dart player in the West we've already fought. Oh, and we've had some hits. Had a couple of hits, actually. Come on, then. We're doing okay here, actually, in terms of Gnoll killage. I mean, you've taken no damage. I mean, halberds can do D10s, I think, if I've got that right. So they should be able to harm us. Okay. Sylviana, pick a target and shoot. You are going to cast your next sleep spell.
Huh?
That was amazingly effective. Yep, go for this one. Well, this is going to work out brilliantly for us, actually. Right, let's get rid of some of these corpses.
What you got for me this time?
But actually, while we're dealing with sleeping ones, let's not waste arrows. We're going to run out, and that will cause some immense hilarity, I'm sure. Let's hand you back your flail of flailingness. Start killing.
What you got for me this time? Yeah? What do you want?
I think that Gnoll was putting up a bit more of a fight on the floor unconscious than the rest of the group were in their entirety. Well, at least no Diner here's not down that one.
What you got for me this time?
Eat flaming! Or,
Alright, come on.
Frosty. Death! Eat flaming! Or,
Few more.
Frosty. Death!
Well, I think we dealt with just about everything of threats here in this entire place quite easily, I think.
What do you need? You want it? You got
So
it.
I think Diner here's down here. Yeah, she is.
Thy decency is refreshing. So many we meet are lacking.
How did you come to... I fear I was separated from my guardian Minsk. I might have lost it. Still, we got the 800 experience points for rescuing her. So that is something.
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
But let's hope we don't urgently need a new mage soon. Although for wild mage... There's always Zan. We are now starting to run out of them. And we're a bit too heroic now to have Edwin in the party at all. I mean, our current reputation's, what, 16? No self-respecting evil dude will be in a party like that. One more gold. We're doing okay here. Let's go up there. Any more gnolls? Yes, one last group of them apparently. Unfortunately, oh, some damage being dealt, but I think we're okay with this. And that just leaves you, sir. Right, we have dealt with the gnolls then. Just pick up the rewards, I think, and then we are headed out of here. With... yeah, that was all reasonably successful, I feel. So we have a permanent stat increase, we've wiped out a load of gnolls, we've saved Minsk's wife. I think we can still recruit Minsk, actually. Even though we did sort of turn away the wife, but... it'll be okay, it'll be okay. Or wife protector, they're a pair, we all know it. Yes, if you could not do that, that would be quite fun. So then it's just a case of what do we want to do from here? What I'm probably going to do is head back to Nashkel. Once I put the area north of... yeah, alright, I know what I'm going to do. Firstly, we're going to put the area north of the Gnoll Stronghold on the map. Actually, firstly, we're going to kill these gnolls that dare to spawn on my escape. It's just not very nice of you. Death to you all.
What is it this time? My turn.
This time I want you to just go and pick up them. And that.
Huh?
17 gold pieces.
Top of
That'll
my
pay for a
to-do
few
list.
inn visits. And also we'll grab this on the way out. Three, 15, 8, and 15. Yeah, those are well-paid gnolls. We approve. And up here, are there going to be any more gnolls? Possibly, possibly. I thought there might have been another cave actually, but apparently there isn't. If I remember rightly, this is where Dylan thought there was a cave and it turned out not to be. Which is fine. Oh, we found some Gnoll elites. Let's find out how elite these ones are.
Eat flaming. Possibly frosty. Death.
I don't think they're very elite. They haven't hit anybody yet. And they're dying rather rapidly.
Eat flaming.
Well, they hit us. Which is an improvement on everything thus far. Money. Money. They weren't paid well. Grease spell and that. Do you happen to know Grease? You know, the maximum number of spells of that level allowed by... Oh, okay, we've hit our limit on that one. That's fine, that just means we have to sell that. Or we have to find a way to improve your intelligence. Yeah, that can be sold then.
What you got for me this time, yeah? What do you want? Top of my to-do
Up here
list.
and up to the north. Yeah, so that gets us to there. From north of there leads to the area where the second one is. So we can travel to there and then head north from there and sort that out. Meanwhile then, we will head to Nashkel, I believe, which is 52 hours? It's as long a journey as I've seen anywhere. We might as well head north then. Well, we can rest up here, I suppose. It's not that it's going to be as safe. And ooh, you lost a weapon earlier. Let's go and put another scimitar on there. Drop that. Then I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a rest today and just get a lot of things identified, which will probably include these for now. So let's quick save, rest. Get ambushed. You know what I did forget to do was also set up my spells, so this is somewhat fortunate in a couple of regards. And also some extra experience points are never going to be complained at. It's 20 gold for the ring, I know that much. We might as well take everything we get here. So let's unmemorize each of those and put up a full set of identifiers. Right, let's try a rest again. Oh, for God's sake.
Eat flaming.
Oh, no, not good.
Yes?
No, she does not take damage. Oh, darn it, we've done a little ways of
Tell
healing
me.
area. Do you have any lay on hands remaining? Nope. Okay. Well, either way, we'll resolve your level up because that's happened. Except. So our Cavalier is now level 4.
What you got from way ahead of you, boss?
But we really don't want our mage being hit like... Oh, darn you, Gibbling. Right. Now we're going to quick save again. We actually rested. Okay. So I think first things first,
Yeah?
let's get
What do you want?
you healed. Second thing, we're going to get things identified. So starting with those and those. I didn't need them identified. I knew what they were, but I like to know, I like to have all my things identified. It just saves me bother later. So next things I'm possibly not gonna need, or definitely gonna sell. Actually, yeah, the halberd is a +1 halberd. The flail is a +1 flail, and the belt. Plus armor +4 against crushing attacks. I'm going to give that to you. Not that I think you're the one who's mostly going to need it, but you'll oh, we actually identified that one without needing to. Sometimes you do get them like that if their lore stat is high enough. Just means they've heard of enough items to know. Oh well, that's fine. But a +1 dagger is a +1 dagger is a +1 dagger, so we'll keep that along. The club still unidentified, even though we know it's a +1 really. Yep, in fact he does know it's a +1, huzzah. Thieves and mages are about the same lore stat. Have you actually got a better... Yeah, you're actually better at identifying things with lore than you are.
Huh?
Well, that's something anyway. So we've now rested. Let's go and just pick up what we can here. Yep, an armor scroll, but we're probably going to just sell that. What I think I'm going to do then is head north. I'm going to do a lot of exploration here, but if we can, and if it turns out this is where we're going, we're going to go and get that second manual. Even though I'm not sure we can. So if I remember rightly, this second manual is one of the more... I don't know... It's protected by flesh golems, I remember that much. Ooh, now you. Oh, okay. I don't know why you've got nothing to say to me, but... Ogre? I'm not sure I trust this situation an awful lot, but we'll talk to you. You don't bother me now. Meat! We fight after be fat happy. Okay. Hello, chicken. Type thing, whatever you are. This area confused me a bit, but we're going to ignore it and wander on because that's what I've decided I'm going to do, and there's nothing to go that way.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Darn. Well then, pretty much we've got to go this way. And that means we've got to cross the river. There was a bridge back there, though. Hopefully it's an actual bridge and not a pier. Otherwise this is going to end abruptly. Alright, take them. And somebody leveled up from that. Our archer did. Okay, we have a poison. So we'll need you to deal with that. In the meantime, keep going.
Yeah? What do you want?
Come on, deal with the ogre, please. Fine, you know what? Deal with him.
What you got for me this time?
Hobgoblins are not a problem for us, I don't believe, so we'll end that there.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, you...
Watch this.
Oh, a two-handed sword? Well, it's an extra one. Gem, gold, some arrows. Another two-handed sword, but we probably won't need two of them. Gem, arrows, gold, and here we find arrows, gold, and gold. So, arrows go to you. Just to top you up a bit, that goes to you. That's +1 flail, so we need that as your backup weapon. Reminds me, I do need to pick up the +1 composite longbow because I keep meaning to and keep just going into that town and never going out of it. So this time we're in Baragost, buying it. In the meantime, that goes up. Your hit armor class 0 is now silly. It's just silly. Still, we've made it across.
Top of my to-do list.
We're not completely destroyed. Let's hope it remains such. Ah, weary travellers, well met. Neville, the fairest of all fair bandits at your service. What may I do for you for this hour? Well, for starters, you can tell your men in the bushes to draw out their bows and step out into the open. Did you find all 5 of them then? Pity, I shall have to train them better. Anyhow, I'm afraid I won't be able to abide by your wishes. My men would think me a coward surrendered in the face of such a paltry force. Truly, I see no other choice than to order them to fire at will and rob your sad corpses of any iron they carry. Come, men, I believe the choice before us is clear. Yes, I believe so too. Well, let's go with... Oh, dear God, I'm about to risk a chaos spell. Alright, chaos spell. Sleep should be around somewhere.
I'm on
Meantime,
ugly on an orc.
Your concern?
Hold person.
What you got for me this time? Way ahead of you,
Strike.
boss.
What do you need?
Strike.
Don't worry about me.
Go.
What? Of course.
What did... Oh, you're so itchy. Okay.
You ran.
My turn to save the day.
Don't go that way. In any case, they're
What you
dead.
got for me this time?
Yes, it is done.
Go and deal with them.
If you're sure that's what you want.
I'm not sure what you're actually up to, but could you actually...
Save the day.
What you got for me this time?
Well, that was dealt with rather easily. So let's go pick up some more stuff and then... Oh, dispel magic. And some important things, actually. That is a very important thing. That is a bandit scalp, which we can obviously sell off later. Yeah, thinking on this. Yeah, dispel magic. Copy this spell book. It's a 3rd level spell, but it is just about the best 3rd level spell
What you got for... Yeah, I'll
for
get right
fighting
on
off other wizards. Also, I should really stop trying to pick things up with you because it's not going to work. Toss that. Gem goes over there. Armor spell can go away for a bit.
Now what?
Yeah, just collect them collect arrows.
On an orc.
They will be useful. And gold. Arrows. Okay.
What's your top of my to-do list?
With all that happening and the wild magic not doing anything too bad at the moment. Certainly no pit fiends. I'm probably going to call this a video as soon as we go here.